Hey friends! Today I'm sharing some of what I did last week for weekly prep. I like to have these things done before the week starts, so here's a look at what one particular Sunday looked like. I always like to start with the made bed. There's just something about it that just kind of energizes me for the rest of the tasks. This particular weekend, my husband was actually home visiting. He is away for work right now. And I have to wash all of my dishes by hand, and I just didn't feel like doing all the dishes with him being home. I just felt like spending time with him, so I kind of left them all for Sunday. I also like to start with my oil diffuser by diffusing a few oils. They just kind of get me in the right mood and set the space, my head in a good space. I also like to have a cold glass of water ready to go because it's important to stay hydrated. So here I am tackling those dishes. While I'm in the kitchen, I like to get a few little kitchen tasks taken care of, filling up some of my jars that are empty, wiping things down, just generally making the space tidy and ready to go for the upcoming week. The less that I need to do during the week, the better. I used a bit of the Scentsy Counter Clean and Sunkissed Citrus to clean off my counters and my sink. This stuff is really awesome for stainless steel. This is actually a Fly Lady purple rag, she calls them. It's just a microfiber cloth, and it's one of my favorite cleaning tools. It just cleans so well. You actually don't even need a cleaner. One thing that I do is I check the fridge to see what we need for the upcoming week. I check my freezer as well as the pantries as well, and kind of start to think about a mental grocery list. We'll make the actual grocery list in a little bit, but first I need to check all of those pantries and fridges, the pantry and fridge, to make sure what I have and what I don't have. And then it's laundry time. I like to get the washing machine going as soon as I can during the morning time. It's nice to have those big workhorse appliances going, things that I can just kind of mentally don't even have to do anything with. I just set it and forget it until it's time to switch the laundry over. Now comes one of my favorite tasks, and that is doing some planning. I usually like to spend my evening time doing a lot of the bulk of my planning, like getting my planner set up for the upcoming week, but at this point during the day, I'm going to work on my grocery list. So I kind of have thought about what I want to eat for the week, and I just go ahead and I get into my planner. I look at what we have coming for the upcoming week, and I plan a menu plan around that. Then I go ahead and I list out the groceries that we're going to need and write a few little lists to myself to help me remember what I need to prepare for the week ahead. And of course, you have to take time to rest, to read, to relax, and to recharge for the upcoming week. I love my home to smell good, so I take time on the weekend to change out the wax in my Scentsy warmers. This one is in my entrance area, and the next one is in my kitchen. I am warming my favorite scent. It's called Farm Stand Pumpkin. It smells like a craft shop. It's so good. And then it's back to switch the laundry and dry more laundry, and the cycle continues. This week I also had time for a quick little organizing project. I went through all of our medicine and pulled out all of the things that were expired. And man, there was a lot of it. Seems crazy. I just did this not too long ago, so heads up, check your medicine. As part of the planning process for my weekend prep, I like to go ahead and wipe clean all of the to-do lists and get my calendars and everything like that in order for the upcoming week. This week we had a field trip that was coming up the following day on Monday, so I went ahead and got all of our water bottles ready for the trip. I just fill them up and stick them in the fridge for the following day. It's just one less thing that Mama has to do on a Monday morning. As my kids are getting ready for bed, I like to set out their outfit for the next day. Just makes the process of getting clothes out and ready that much easier, and I set out my outfit as well. Then comes my favorite part of the day. It's planning time. It's now the evening. I have this basket with all my planning supplies in it, including my homeschool planners, and I pull them out and kind of go over everything for the upcoming week. Like I mentioned, we were going on a field trip the following day, so I wanted to pull everything that I would need out of my purse and put it into this pink duffel bag. It's a crossbody bag, and it's so much easier to schlep around than my purse. My husband helped me fold the laundry, which was so nice. We turned on The Office, and I went ahead and did a little bit of laundry, folding it, finished up my planning, and then I went ahead and started ordering my groceries online. Ordering my groceries online has been the biggest lifesaver. I have been doing it almost for a year now, actually, and I love it. I think I've only bought groceries the typical way, going into the store, once. But yeah, it's just so easy. So I set up my grocery list for the following day, found a good deal on some butter, and then the website went down, and I knew it was time to pull the pin and just relax for the rest of the evening. And that was it for my Sunday. Things change, give or take, depending on what's happening during the upcoming week and what I was able to get done the previous day or the previous week. Things, sort of change, but this is a general gist of what I like to get done each week for Sunday prep. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!